Hi everyone, just wanted to share with you just the most efficient practice for rolling over your Schoology courses into next year. I know that we are just ending this current school year, but if you make this change right now, it will make your life a lot easier when you go to set up your new courses for the fall. So if you look at the course dashboard here, you can see two courses. We're going to ignore this crew here. And what you'll see is the current courses to the left. And that is my course that I'm teaching now. So you'll see this in yours as well. It'll say this course is going to archive itself after June 21st, this yellow banner here. That is what we want to kind of take care of. And our end product is going to be making sure that the course doesn't archive itself so that when your fall course shows up, and we'll refresh that there we go. When your fall course shows up, you will be able to just do a very lateral transfer from any courses you taught this year to the courses you will be teaching next year. So I went ahead and made this ahead of time. You won't have this quite yet. You'll get this later in the summer. So what we want to do first is go into our current June course, and we want to get rid of this banner. And the way that we do that is we go into grade setup. And if you go like halfway down the page and click edit, you're going to see your grading periods. Let's go ahead and turn on summer 2022. And if you look, you're going to see that this starts today, the 14th of June, and goes all the way into the first weekend of school. And that is to allow you time to make all of the kind of lateral transfers that you need to during the summer. So I'm going to go ahead and click save. And then what will happen is this banner will go away. So if I reload this course, you're going to see that the banner is now gone. And when you get your course loaded in here in the fall, so this is just kind of pretending that it's late August or early September, you will see your fall courses come in. So just for reference, the one on the right is the fall course, the one on the left is the June course, let's call it. So now what I'm going to do is go into my current June course, and I'm going to say, okay, I have all of these things that I want to copy over, and I'm just going to copy each folder right across to my new course. So I'm really just going to go through each item and say copy to course, pick the destination course, which is this fall course here. Go ahead and click copy. I can do this with each item. In fact, I'm going to do that with each item and just follow that same process. For folders, you will get advanced settings. If you want to go through and add due dates to any assignments that are in here, you can click that and add those there. But I recommend just copying them for now because you're probably going to want to make adjustments throughout the school year. This is a lengthy process for each folder depending on how big your folder is, so just be a little bit patient with it. For the sake of time, I am just going to kind of speed this up so you can see what it looks like a little bit quicker. Okay, so I have finished the process of copying everything. I did not copy the absence folder because I'm hoping that next year we won't have to deal with quarantines too much. And what I'm going to do is actually go back to my course dashboard, and I'm going to go into this fall course. So in the fall course, you will now see that everything has been copied over. I have every material that I created in the previous school year, but now it is loaded into my 22-23 course. The next thing that we have to do is just copying over the grading settings. And this is assuming that you're going to use the same grading system that you did for the previous school year. So I'm going to go to my course dashboard, go back to the June course, and what I'm going to do is just go over to grade setup, copy the settings, and I can say I want everything to move over, and I'm going to move that over to this Spanish fall course and hit copy. It will then tell me that everything has been copied, and I can just verify again by toggling back to my September course. And then once I'm in grade setup, I just want to confirm that everything carried over nicely, which it did. It looks like these all match, everything adds up. So now I am good. If I want to check the rubrics, I can see that they're all there too, which is very nice. And then all of the materials that I have created throughout my career here have just been transferred to this. If you see that there's an error, don't worry too much about that. Everything is just kind of moving over right now. So if I refresh, we'll see, there it goes, that fixed itself. There will be things that you have to kind of edit as you go throughout the school year. Like if you notice these dates will be a little bit off because it's a new year. You can do that piecemeal if you want. Another thing you can do with the assignments are going into Gradebook, clicking the triple dot item here and doing bulk edit. This is nice because what this will do is it will allow you to assign due dates in bulk, and it will let you, change names if you need to. Like, it looks like I dated some of these assignments, so I could, move this from 15 to 14 or however it goes when the year progresses. And what's really cool is you can actually shift the due dates in mass by 1 day. So you can just, set a due date. If they did have a due date, you could do it that way too. So if you have any questions about that, please do not hesitate to stop by or send me an email. This tends to be the easiest way. You could also import them from resources, but that is a little bit more cumbersome just because you don't get the grade set up as well. So again, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Thanks.